people, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, is everyone happy how America, how America, the situation, what's going in America right now? We see how everything is going. I mean, leave your comment, guys. Leave your comment. Express yourself. Leave your comment. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. You know what I mean? And just seen the thumbnail, guys. Just seen the thumbnail there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. We're gonna have a little discussion this morning, and checking my sound. Make sure everything is up and working properly, and it is. Yeah, the sound is on properly, guys. We are on. Just check. Just checking the sound. So, how's everyone doing this morning? Thank you for coming in. Happy Sunday, guys. It's another day that we are live in the land of the living. We are in the land of the living this morning. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't get up this morning, but we are the blessed one that are up this morning. It's 9:22 Sunday morning, February 9th. We are in the second month of February. Wow, things are going. Time are just going fast, people. It's going fast. So you know what I mean. You guys see my thumbnail there. You know, I just want you guys to leave your leave your input, leave your comment. You know what I mean. The question, the question. The question is there, guys. How you guys feel about that question? And you know what I mean. We're gonna talk this morning. We're just gonna spend some time and talk about certain situation that some people probably not comfortable speaking on because they like the way how the country is running right now. You know what I mean? We have to be honest, guys. We have to be honest. We see everything is changing. Immigration is changing. A lot of people, are getting affected. Or you know what I mean? It's not. Some people are afraid. Some people who are here legally that came through immigration, they are afraid because ISIS don't care. That's the impression that I'm getting. They don't care. ICE don't care. They don't care if you have your papers, you don't have your papers, no or yes, you just going. Then, it's sad where you get deported out the country, then you in your country, then you're gonna have to prove that you belong in the country. I just don't get it, man. You know what I mean? It's sad that the same country that allow people to come in the country undocumented is the same government that is chastising the people now because, and it's not out of love. This chastisement is not out of love. It's out of punishment because you had one party that decided to do what they want to do with the border, and now we are, through the Democrat, true, not just through the Democrat, through the American government. That's what it is, because they both are government parties. Through the American government party, allowed 10 million people to come in the country, and I believe it was a plan. I believe it was a trick from day one to get people in the country and for them to have the okay to do what they're doing now. And the same country that is fighting Trump in the court is the same country that give this man permission to do what he's doing. So there is a double-edged sword that America is giving off. They're giving off mixed messages. That if you, we know that people who are not here with no documents, we know they're here illegally. But people who are here that came here at a young age and build their life here, have their paperwork, and when they were probably in their young age, came here, did something stupid, or pay for the crime, which they did. So they never got deported back then. So now all of a sudden, under the Trump new administration, people are wondering, are they the next person door will be getting knocked on because these people It's not a joke. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. It is serious, guys. It is serious time where we're living in. And we see these people teaming up. Elon Musk, Trump, they're teaming up. They're teaming up. Why? Because there is a agenda and a plan what these people want to do. And a lot of people are being distracted and sidetracked and not seeing the purpose behind this. Because I cannot see a country that allow people to come in United States, then 4 years later turn around and say, "Oh, the people that came in here, we made a big mistake, so we're gonna kick everyone out that came here illegally." That's include that people been here for years and years who have their papers, who have their documentation, and did something, pay for it. It wasn't a crime for them to get deported, but now under the Trump administration, they like, "Oh my God, something I did maybe like 30, 20, 40 years ago." And these people are not citizens, but they're here legally, they could work, they have their document, they are in jeopardy to get deported as well. That is what people are not speaking about. This is what people need to speak the truth. So therefore, as President Trump said, especially with Caroline Levis went on national TV and said the lies were spoken from that press room. So they need to clarify a lot of things. They are just doing things and not explain to people. So what happened to the people here legally and have as they say, green cards, visas, permanent visa? What happened to those people that been in trouble but nothing to say where they did serious time? It wasn't, they didn't, no one got hurt, they boom. So what's going to happen to those people? Are they going to get caught up in this ice and get deported? Is that fair? That people don't understand. You know what I mean? You have some wicked people in America who support Trump and saying this is a good thing. It's not a good thing, because in everything, good people will get affected. Just like war. It is like war. Innocent people going to get killed. Women going to get sexual assault, kids going to get, we know these things happen in war. But when people bring these things forward, like we surprised, we know, just like we know a lot of people right now is getting caught up under the Trump, who's getting deported and who been here. So where do they stand? Where do people stand as human being in society? Where do we stand now? Because you have a government who's saying that they're going to kick every person outside of the United States. So why don't you start with the big corporation who some of these people are foreigners? Won't you kick them out of the country and see what happened to America? America will be devastated. America will be left with nothing. Everything America accumulated is on the back of immigrants that build this country. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Drew. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the subscribe, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? So these are the things that I'm looking at, and coming from a realistic, real point of talking. This ain't no fun, no entertainment. You know what I mean? Even though I do videos on like MMA and stuff like that, but once in a while, not so once in a while, I will bring reality talk to this platform, like the HIV crisis in Atlanta, the HIV crisis in Houston. All of these things. Babies are born in with STDs. Women are giving birth, having all type of diseases, and it passing on to the babies. Why we are not tackling these issues? We are not tackling any issue that benefit people. All the issue that they are tackling is to benefit America to be a better country, not for the people, for the government. And that is where people don't understand. You have some of these people who are way to the left on the Republican too as right. You do have some Republicans that are way to the left with this Trump, what's going on with the Trump. Everybody's happy because Trump is kicking everyone out the country, every illegal, everybody feel good. But do we understand the consequences, the cause and effect? Do we understand they're going to be a cause with all of these things this man is doing? Do you know there's a cause behind it? But nobody want to look at it. Everyone looking at the immediate gratification, what Trump is giving everyone. And at the same time, there is another agenda that they are pushing. And right now, you have the federal government going against, they said they want Elon Musk to be fired. He don't belong in the government. And this man is in charge of our private information, Social Security, our pension, our everything that you could think of. This man have in his company. to do people. You know what I mean? They know exactly what they're doing. The Republican Democrat people, they are working together. It's government, one government that people are saying, oh, there's two separate body. There's one body, two heads and one body, guys. There is no other government away from the Republican and the Democrat, what you see. And both of them are being used because the government used both of these parties to put their agenda on the people in society, and we have to follow these rules and regulations. So my question this morning to everyone out there in YouTube world, everyone out there on social media platform, in the news world, entertainment world, Hollywood, music, where you think America is going right now. That is the most important question. It's not about white, it's not about black, it's not about Republican, it's not about Democrat, it's not who you vote for, you know who you support. Where do you think America is going now? Who are you? Who are you? You asking me who am I? My name is Wesley Yardchat. You come on my platform, you ask me who I am. Not good at it? Yeah, let me tell you something. What we got to understand that people, listen, Marco, if you're coming in my chat, this chat is not to entertain. If you want to be entertained, you go on another platform and you go live hopping and hop over there. I'm not in the mood for your nonsense this morning. If you want to come on the chat, you like the chat, you leave comment, but don't come on the chat and leave negative comment. I'm not here for that. I am not here. See, this is the problem. You see people like this guy. You see like this guy Marco, right? Let me tell you something, Marco. We American take everything for granted what we have here. That's the problem. That's the problem no one want to speak about. We take everything for granted in this country, and when foreigners come in this country and keep it 100, and this is real fact. So don't say, oh, yeah, I support Trump, I support. No, I'm speaking of righteousness and fairness. When foreigners come to this country, do you know do you know that they do the jobs that we don't want to do? We too good for that. We don't want to go in a restaurant and wash dishes. Who's doing that? Mostly Mexican and Spanish people. You understand? That's 100% facts. In the pizzeria, not in the Chinese restaurant, because the Chinese have their own work there, but in the pizzeria, in the delis, in the bodegas, it's the Spanish and the blacks. And maybe you get a Caucasian person in you just came to America and will do what they have to do. But majority of the jobs that people that this is what I'm saying. Majority of the jobs that keep America afloat and running. We are not talking about the big corporation jobs who on Wall Street tax. We're not talking about them. We talking about the people that men or whole United States together, or the immigrants. The immigrants. I'm an immigrant. I'm an immigrant, so I have not say we have some bad immigrants, we have some good immigrants. So what I'm saying is this: we came here the right way. My family, my parents, we came here the right way. But what I'm saying is, what about the people who are caught up in the system, who are here the right way, but get caught up because ICE don't care who you are? If just because you're around certain people, yes, show me your friend, and show me your company, I show your friend, yes. You like the hat? Yeah, it's your chat hat. I have more hats coming too. I have more hats coming. We have different colors hat coming. We have more hats coming. So if you need a hat, they should be here next month, hopefully. You know what I mean? It's some issue with the order. I had to, design it over. But if you want hats, DM me, in, send me an email, yardchat, yardchatpromotions@gmail.com. And and or it's going to be on a YouTube store. I mean, also probably put it on the TikTok, but I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, Drew. If you want a hat, so I'm speaking to everyone in the chat. If you want a hat, it's going to be on the YouTube store, and you could support it. Um, so let's get back to the conversation. So you have a lot of immigrants here that came here the right way and working and build up America. 'Cause America is a melting pot. That's what it is. So how can we sit here and say that we want all the immigrants to leave America? And if all the immigrants leave America, what's going to happen to America? That's what I'm saying. So you know what I mean? I don't like the way me personally, I do not like the way how this country where it's heading, because I know where it's heading, but a lot of people are not aware where it's going. They think, oh, it's okay. I like what Trump doing. We didn't want Kamala Harris in there. Trump is using his executive power. He's putting things in order. He's cleaning up the country. Yeah, he's cleaning up the country, but at what extent? At what are we giving up to get that? See, that's the problem. You see what's going on. See what it is. Trump is a very smart man, and he have a lot of smart people around him, and they're inching because it's going to go to a bigger picture, and they're going to bring up safety. This is what they're going to bring up, safety. They're going to say, oh, the safety of our American people, our citizens, we got to do these things. We got to set up protocol and policy, set up certain things. And meanwhile, setting it up, but it's keeping us captive. It's keeping us, we think we are free, but it's limiting our freedom where we are limited now. That is where, because guess what's going to happen? In the near future, they want to bring in, when you leave, they already have it. When you leave the country, you have a what do you call it, a chip in your passport. They know exactly what country. They know everything. But now they want to go beyond that. The new system's coming. That's where the new America is going, and no one see it. No one want to speak about it. But there's a new America coming, and I think, hear this now. The last speech, his last, I guess, House address or farewell address, or you want to call it, Joe Biden um, said, people think Joe Biden is stupid or idiot. Yes, we know we have some sign of dementia and all these things, but listen to this man's speech, because he's the one not writing the speech. He's just reading it. He's just the messenger of the speech. Do we remember what Joe Biden said? He sent a warning to American people. He said there's a group of people. He said there's a group of people that on the forefront that are coming, that going to change. They trust me. Let me tell you something, people. The people who okay with how the world is going now, they are part of the plan. They are part of. What about Alexander? What? Marco, what are you speaking about? Saudi. What are you speaking about, Marco? Explain yourself, because I'm trying to speak, but you doing some chat, and I don't understand. We never know who should trust him. Who is a liar? Alexander. Who is it? Who explain? Who? Oh, the president. Oh, oh, the president. Now making sense. Or are they friend? Are they friend with United States of America? I'm doing good out of this world. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for the like. Make sure you press the like button, guys. So we're speaking on this morning, the pathway of America. People don't understand the pathway that Americans is taking right now. People think, yes, it's good. Trump is doing this. Trump is that. Listen, Trump is hot right now. Trump is hot. When I say hot, his anything about Trump is hot because people are praising this man. Some people said he's the closest to God. I don't know how they're getting these, words and ideas that he's the closest thing next to God. Trump is the closest thing next to God. Okay. And we're gonna see in the next 10 years from now, all of these people that are behind Trump with this charade, because we know it's a distraction for what they want to really bring into society. And I keep saying this, guys, and I hope this message go out. You need to go look up the Stargate project, and I've been saying that for the last couple lives. And I hope people are listening and go study, because what I'm telling you guys is the fact. It's on the news. Please go look up the Stargate project. President Trump, America invests $500 billion. So I said to myself, what happened? What happened? Did you know that happened to certain such? Everyone got killed. This was all president of Serbia for. Listen, man, Marco. Let me tell you something, and for everyone in the chat, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's a world problem that will affect the whole world. What's up, James? You need aluminum. Good morning. Listen, people don't understand where America is heading. Eventually, all the world power gonna come underneath this new regime, new order, humanity, AI. That's what is coming to. This is what America is leading to. And people say, "Oh, yeah, Trump is doing this for safety, for us, freedom." Yeah, but what is the main objective? The main objective is, yes, Trump is back again. Trump is back again. The same government that gave the Democrat the permission to allow 10 million is the same people, the same government allowing Trump to deport those people. A lot of people said that plan backfired because that plan was to get votes. So the same country that allowed people to come in you had enough of Joe Biden. Now you think President Trump is better? Big Daddy Trump. You think Trump is better? Listen, this is not about Republican or Democrat. What I'm saying is, look where America is going. Don't you see where America is going? Don't you know that America is going into the one world system? You don't know that? It doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Saudi Arabia, you're from Africa, you're from Egypt, you're from Hawaii, you're from Japan, you're from Trinidad, you're from Jamaica, you're from Russia, you're from Germany, you're from Belgium. Every person's system gonna be underneath this humanity AI. So y'all keep thinking, oh, Trump this, Trump that, Joe Biden this, Republican, Democrat, everybody. Yeah, listen, it's the same government. It's the same government, and it's one government, and that's not going to change. And the government is making decision for the people, not the people. The government is making decision because the people are so naive that we get caught up on this immigration. Every person in the United States came from another different country. I believe so. So if people didn't come here, America would not be here. Okay, America would not be here. We are the government. You think we are the government? We're not the government no more. We're not the government. The government is telling you to go vote. That's what the government. So don't. If we were the government, we could shut the government down. Can we shut the government down? No, we don't have that power because the people are so segregated and separated that the government know exactly what they're doing. The government is playing on religion. The government is playing in the church. The government is playing everywhere The church don't have no say so in nothing no more. The church don't have no power no more. Nothing. None of the churches. Don't let them. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're Christian. You're Protestant. You don't have no power no more. You think you'll have power. The government is in everything now. So stop it. No one is safe no more. There's nowhere you could run. There's nowhere you could hide. Do you think ICE is bad? People, it's going to get worse than ICE. Listen, people don't understand where America is going, where you cannot leave the country anytime you want. You have to get permission. Where you're going, how long you're going to stay there, who's with you, all of that. You have to give your personal information because that is where the system is going. America want to set up themselves up that they are the world throne. Everybody going to have to get permission to come here now under this new Trump, new regime. People just can't come to America no more. It's going to be harder to come here, people. For you to come here, you got to say you accept the American New World Order, and you will get a mark to enter the country, and they will track you. They know every person. As I keep telling people, with this ICE, they know where everyone is, so there's nowhere to hide, guys. You could go out and protest, do everywhere you want. There is nowhere to hide. That is where America is going. So if America could do that, they're going to do more, guys. They're going to do more because what? It's all about control. It's not about money. It's about control. Everybody have money. Everyone have money. Everyone have access to money. Even if it's a penny or dollar, you still have access to it. You go outside, you look on the ground, there's a penny. It's still money. It's still money. So everyone, but the thing is, a lot of people don't have access to power. So is the power going to rule this world and laws and policy, and they're going to push it. And right now, the new immigration law on the Trump, Jesus is coming back, but he said, but Jesus coming back, so I'm fine. Jesus coming back. Brother, let me tell you something. Church people are one of the most naive people. Jesus is coming back, but in the same time, you're not going to make preparation. You're not going to keep saying Jesus coming back. Jesus coming back. Yeah, we know if you believe that Jesus coming back. So you're not going to make preparation? You're not going to make preparation? You think you're going to pray, oh, God help me, and you're not doing nothing to prevent it? You think that's all prior work? People working toward Jesus come to save me. No, Jesus give you 5 cents and common sense. Jesus provide. I'm not worried. Listen, boy, you see, you sound like one of them brainwashed Christians. Jesus will provide. Yeah, Jesus will provide. Let me ask you a question. James, let me ask you a question. So you're going to pray to Jesus. You're walking down the street for the last, so you're walking down the street for the last 10 years. So you're walking down the street like 10 years. And every time you're walking down the street, this dog chase you. Every morning for 10 years, and you're praying to Jesus to do something. Okay, keep praying and see if Jesus is going to do something, because Jesus give you, God the creator give us 5 cents and common sense what to use. So you praying to God, oh, remove this dog. The dog is not going there. You need to a new changing of thoughts and mind. Change your pattern, walk a different path, do something different. But if you're doing the same thing for 20 years and you're asking God to do something, Jesus will do something, Listen, I'm not doubting that God don't do a lot of things. Okay? But what I'm saying is that we need to stop using God. Okay, so James Wright, let's have a conversation, James Wright. James WT. Let me ask you a question. Are you supporting, who did you vote for? Are you supporting Al Sharpton on this boycott? And are you supporting Pastor Jamel Bryan to go on a 40-day fast? DEI and Target? Are you into that? You prepare a little. What do you see what I'm do you heard what I said? I said, or you, yes, you say you preparing a little. You preparing a little for what? For the end times. That's what you think you're saying. No one can predict when he's coming back, as the Bible say. No one can predict that. There is no prediction. Yes, we are in the end times. So that's what I'm saying. We in the end times. And in order for the church getting the people to prepare, look what Pastor Brian talking about. He want 100,000 black people to go fast and pray for 40 days for propaganda. That's a bunch of nonsense. See? Listen, people have to, you hear what the word of God said? My people perish for the lack of knowledge. We listen. We don't know what. When Jesus come, we are not here. We will all die. Why the police don't like black people on in America? Playboy, what country you from? What country you from? Because if you in these days you have to get information. Information is key. From Poland. You from Poland? Are there black? Is there any black people in Poland? And why you think a few? So and how do you treat those people? Do you treat those person like you treat yourself? Don't tell me, oh, I have black friends. I don't care about that. How do you treat others? Don't bring. I'm not speaking about color. I don't want to speak about color and this and that, because the true creator don't care about color. It's about your heart. So how do you treat your next fellow human being? How do you treat that person? Because that's the problem. How do you treat that person? Because if you treat that person bad, that means you don't love yourself. You do not love yourself. So that's what I'm talking about. People treat people how they want to be treated because they don't love themselves and they don't have respect for themselves. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm getting all information from media. Media is a portray to keep people down and to show you certain things about a person, about a person, particular culture, or ethnic group. And America always show you the negative part of everything that's to another country. That's why Korea and Korea, they love white people because they don't advertise black people on their TV. All they advertise is fair white people. You know what I mean? That's how it is. They don't like Korean for a fact. I know they don't like black people. I mean, Japanese embrace black more. Japanese is more because during the slavery, Japan was never part of slavery. They said that was wrong, humanly wrong. Come to Poland. So how do you treat? We elected Obama. No, you elected Obama. I didn't vote for Obama. And you saw what Obama did, right? You saw what about the rules and laws he put into play. Listen, there's a lot of things going on, but what we have to be, oh boy, out of this world. You see, Let me ask. You didn't vote for Obama? So did you? Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for this election? What is your stand for, James? What do you stand on? What is your faith bill on? And don't give me no church jumbo record stuff. I don't want to hear that. What is your point of view? What's going on in the world? That's what the point. Or you get information, or you being warned of the mark of the beast, or you being the system. Do you know Project Stargate Project, what's coming down in the world? Do you know what's that leading to? Do you know the mark of the beast is here, it's upon us? You need to go read that book by Pastor Leighton Smith, saying no to that mark. Pastor Leighton David Smith is on Amazon. Say no to that mark. See, this is the problem where the church is lacking. The church is lacking and fail to warn the people of God because they themselves compromise. So you want to tell me this. I'm going to support Pastor Jamel Bryan to go fast and pray for 40 days for DEI that support transgendering and surgery and this and that. And you want God to go support that. You want God. So do you support Pastor Jamel Bryan? Do you support him to go on a 40-day fast to go support wickedness? Because the DEI, the inclusion, what are you including? That a man is a woman and a woman is a man. That's what they want to include. Include what? And you want God to stand for that. And this man, Pastor Bryan, he's a lying devil. This man, they are beguiling. They are lying spirit people. They beguiling the people. It's not the world beguiling the people. It's the people of God that the enemy is using to beguile the people. Like this Pastor Jamel Bryan telling people, 100,000 people to go fast and pray, to go ask God for them to get permission so DEI could still be part of society. And DEI is DEI is against every righteousness of God. And you want people to go fast and pray. Listen, I am telling you, anybody that going and following this pastor, their life is on destruction. They're going down a path of destruction. Cause all of these people, all of them, TG Jake, all of them talking about, when they ask them about the community, they're going to have to find a church that suit them. There's no church suit wrongness. Bill Clinton. Oh, Bill Clinton. Oh, please. Oh, you're talking about, see, that's the problem. That's the problem with your Christian people. That's the problem with your Christian people. You love to follow behind the crowd. Not for the word, for the food, for the fish and bread, what they could get. Meanwhile, they being misleading, being misformed, not telling people the truth. And the truth is this. The truth is this, we are living in the last days and people are not, getting the proper information. And that is why the word of the Most High said that my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Eat, sleep, pray, and train. Playboy, what is your fate? What is your fate? Depends on the truth, because there's a lot of people believe they're telling the truth. How many religions we have in the world? You're Muslim. I'm going to tell you a story, and don't get offended. It's a story. My friend Tasha told me this. Tasha, born, I guess she was in a Christian faith. I'll tell you, let me finish my story. She was in the Christian faith. She left Christianity and she became a Muslim. Okay? She was a Muslim, faithful Muslim for years. I know this girl. She used to wear the old everything. And she got into some major challenges in her life. When I say challenges. And she said that she prayed to Allah. She prayed to Muhammad. Don't get upset. This is what she told me. She said she prayed And she went to her friend, because her friend was Muslim. I guess her, I don't know, her teacher, whatever they call, I forgot the word they call him. And she said, I gotta leave. I'm leaving Muslim. And the guy said, why? She said, I pray and I pray and I pray to Muhammad and nothing happened. Nothing happened, she said. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Now hear this now. She said she prayed in Jesus' name. And she said she was set free. That's what she said. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of religion in the world. And I'm not here to bash. I don't have no religion. I don't have religion because religion is to segregate and control. You love the policy of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. I love what you said. The policy. I love what you said. I love the policy. You love the policy that someone wrote. And don't you know, the Quran gets me the message from where? From the Bible. Louis Farrakhan. You know Louis Farrakhan. So the thing that puzzles me, that I don't understand, I do understand, but the thing that used to puzzle me is this. There are so many different organizations and output that represent Muslim that I just don't get it. Same thing in Christianity. You have Baptist, you have Pentecostal, you have Methodist, all type of propaganda when it comes down to religion. So my issue is this. If all the religion in the world say they are right, why the world is in this condition? So therefore, everyone cannot be right. Because if everyone was right and worshiping the same and true God, the world would be at what? Peace. Due to the fact there are so many different gods and religion in the world, and the truth is in there somewhere. And if everyone was right and say they believe and worship in the same God, so therefore I came to the conclusion, if everyone was worshiping the same God, that God would communicate to everyone in the same way to have peace. The bottom line is peace. So I'm not seeing where every religion line up on that accord. Everyone believe their God is true. Do you want to live in happy and bravely in this planet? You should follow Prophet Muhammad. I should follow. I should follow. You know who I'm following? Do you know who I'm following? The Creator. I'm not following man. Why should I follow Muhammad? Why should I follow Muhammad? Muhammad is a man just like me and you. Muhammad died. Muhammad is in the grave, just like everyone else. Just like everyone else. I'm not here to listen. I spoke to a lot of different people, religion, especially the Muslim. I'm not here to go back and forth and fight nobody over scripture and this and that, because there is so many propaganda and BS in everyone's religion. One day, and the thing about this beautiful day is this. Everyone will know The good thing about when the creator come back, everyone will know the propaganda that was being told, who been lied to, who been bamboozled, who been manipulated, who been beguiling people, who stealing from people. All the secrets will be revealed. So no, so everybody believe they are right. So keep, if you're right, you're right. Believe what you want to believe. But I tell you this, I tell you one thing, I tell you this. I know that I was at a place before I came into this dimensions. Called, we coming from dimensions. All I remember, I didn't remember where I was at. No one know that was in your mother's stomach. Anyone coming to, oh, remember this, it's a lie. All I know that the word of the Creator said that before you were in your mother womb, I know you. So that's the person that I worship. That's the creator of all. There's one God. There's no many gods, one God. And there's no other in different form. That no, one and true living God. And if you believe the same God that I believe, then you treat a person how you want to be treated, with dignity, love, and respect. Not once I mention about color or religion. That is a man issue. Man love to separate people and put people in categories to separate. Because unity is power. Unity is power, people. And that's one thing the enemy knows, that he knows unity is power. So if he noticed, and that is one of the strongest things you could have is unity, because unity bring love. So when you don't have love, you don't have no unity. And where America is right now, there is no unity for humanity, because if you love me as how you love yourself, you will never harm another human being, because the Creator said he came to give life abundantly. But we have another entity that his sole purpose is to rob, kill, and steal. Steal your knowledge, steal your health, steal your kids. He want to take you out if he get the opportunity to. So be careful, people, when you said, oh, my God is a true and living God. If your God is a true and living God, why the world is in confusion? When you reborn, your God reborn with you. Out of or you own God. Listen, we are not gods. We are not gods, people. That's another thing. We are gods. No, we are the image. An image of something is not the original. Okay, an image. I take an image of this. I could take a picture of this cup. An image. Is it the original? No. This is the original. Another thing. Hear this now. You have an entity that will do anything to claim that he's God. Because I cannot fathom out how any religion saying that my religion is better than yours. Basically, that is what is, there's a religious competition in the world where everybody want to believe that their God is a true and living God. There's a lot of capital little G. And when I speak of the capital God. I don't speak of the common letter G, because that means you're imitation God. When you speak of the creator, he's the creator of all things. There is no in between. There is no there's other gods that who trying to mimic God, because this entity, the word of God said that he changed himself into an angel of light to deceive the whole world. And if it's up to him, he will deceive the world if the creator didn't cut the time short. People, y'all don't see what's going on in the world. Y'all don't see what's going on, especially in the Middle East. Y'all don't see what's going on in China. Y'all don't see what's going on in Russia. Y'all don't see what's going on in America. Is leading up to this one world government. And any person that who's against the system, you're gonna have problems, because the system wants your information. Okay, how I'm going with that? Because no, the federal court is in court trying to get Elon Musk fired, because they're saying what this man is doing is wrong. He don't have no business. But listen, people, why you think this man wanted information? Why you think he wanted information? The reason why Elon Musk wanted information, you have to feed the information to the humanity AI. Humanity AI. So you feeding it humanity information to be like us, to learn everything from us. So Trump said this is going to open up a lot of jobs, and we're going to train these system us. You giving yourself to this machine, learn from us, and these machine people. That is where they're going with this. That is why Elon Musk been building this machine for years, this Stargate project for years, and now they're ready to introduce the humanity AI, which they invest $500 billion. They put $100 billion in that program right away. So they want to get this system up and running. And the system is a worldwide system. It's not just America system. That's why I keep telling people, keep thinking about Russia and China like we are enemy. They're all friends. Because guess what? This is one thing they have in common, is the same source of entity and this negative energy that they all agree upon, is this one world system. They all agree upon that, people. And I tell you, when that came into, when they came with that, they kind of did it when 9/11 occurred about 20 something years ago. 9/11 2001, 23 years ago or whatever, 20 something years ago, when the 9/11 occurred, they had to do something with the whole system, because don't forget, there was a memory of a firefighter going over the Brooklyn Bridge. Was it the Brooklyn Bridge or the Manhattan Bridge? I'm not sure. That was the last known picture of that truck going to Manhattan, going down to ground zero. They went in the building, and they was telling them get out the building, but the communication was bad. They rewired the whole system in Manhattan. When I used to work in Manhattan, do you know where Bryant Park? That was the last stop on the 7th train. I'm not sure, in Manhattan. I'm not sure, but they was bombing the tunnel. They was bombing it uh I think they bombed it so the 7th train could go to Manhattan. Yeah, Brooklyn. You go to Queens and they come to Brooklyn, Manhattan, I think. So they was going to expand. So when they did that years ago after the 9/11, they put Wi-Fi system in all the majority of the system in New York subway, Wi-Fi system. So there will never be a problem with communication because it's on the Wi-Fi system, people. And that was one of the main problem. So that fire truck that you seen going over that bridge, that was the last of it. And that truck, those people went in 9/11 ground zero and never came out those buildings, because it was telling them don't go in the building, and they didn't hear the communication. So now you have communication where after 9/11 occurred, every system merge. Every system merge. Okay, y'all start telling story. Remember years ago, guys, you used to able to drive without registration and insurance because it wasn't the same system. Try it now. Try it now, you see what happened. Everything is connected. So everything is connected under this one system. But what they want to do now, they want this major Stargate project that will control everything. Everything. That is what Trump gave Elon Musk the permission, because you have to feed this machine with data. And what data does it want? It wants everyone in the world personal information. So this system, this new world order system, could keep a tab on every person in the world, even if you're in Africa or Brazil or Poland, wherever you're in the wilderness, they know where you are. People, they have scanned the whole planet, guys. They have the capability to scan the planet for every living life to differentiate if it's a human or animal or ants life. They know human life is to scan human life on the planet. So there is nowhere for no one to hide but underground, in the woods, in the mountains. Because that is where the one world government, when it come up to the last day, people gonna have to hide, because the system is just like ICE looking for them. It's gonna be 10 times worse than that. You understand what I'm saying? See, now you get me. See, that is what, it's not about religion, people. Keep thinking about your religion. Is my religion? Muslim is the best. Jewish is the best. Christianity is the best. Buddha. Keep thinking that, because that is what the enemy want people to think about religion. Your religion, you so holy, you pray 7 times a day, this and that. It doesn't matter. It's your heart. Some of the wickedest people on this planet, they into religion. I'm going to say it again. Some of the wicked people on this planet, they are the most religious person on this earth. Okay. So you'll keep thinking about religion and not worrying about reality, and not worrying about what these people are beguiling the whole world, because this world system is here already. It's here. What time take? Which religion is ruled by one world government? What religion you think is that? New World Order. What religion you think is that? You're gonna think, oh, you're gonna say it's Jewish, it's Christian, it's Muslim. Listen, hear this now. There's gonna be a time when you're gonna have a person just pop up. They said the person who, because you're gonna have a person in the near future that will bring so-called peace. This person will have the solution to the human issues, human problem to solve some problems, world hunger, diseases. This person gonna have this person, you know, and they're saying this person is the antichrist. Antichrist. That means he's against everything that God stands for. But hear this now. The trick is this. The trick is this. This antichrist person is very smart. When I say smart, this person gonna know of religion. This person gonna know of religion. To encourage people and give people all the good talking. And this person is going to solve a lot of problems in the world. And people are going to look up to this person. End all the war. End war will be end. No more war. What? Peace. No more hunger. For 3 years. Sign a contract for 3 years. A 7-year deal. A 7-year deal. And hear this now. And in the mix of that deal or the contract, I don't want to say deal, contract. He's going to show his real colors. And the people going to say, oh my God, we have been tricked. We have been tricked to worship and acknowledge the beast, because what they're going to do, they're going to play on man emotion, and it's about safety. The countries at big risk for invasion and all type of diseases and all type of, but the only way for you to prevent it, you have to get this mark. That means you're one of us. Because it's going to be a time in the world where resources not going to be so easy. You're not going to be so easy to have access to resources like water. That's coming, guys, according to the Bible. According to the word of the Most High, these things shall happen. There's nothing no one on this planet could do. So what you seen Eli and Trump is doing, that is part of the biblical history, what they have to do. Because if the Democrat did not allow 10 million people inside the country in 4 years, the Republican wouldn't have the leadway what they're doing now for Trump, because Trump is using this executive order and it's safety. The country is at safety issue, and that is why the government gave him the power. The same people now going back to the government and say, why you did that? And they gave this man permission. So someone is double dipping, someone is talking double talk, because they want the world to go into the new world order. And every country is on board when it comes down to that. They're not telling you. Because the system of the government want to control people. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in Russia. It doesn't matter if you're in China. It doesn't matter if you're in Korea. It doesn't matter if you're in the United States. It doesn't matter if you're in Jamaica, Trinidad, Bermuda. The government want to control people. So once every government agree on that, everyone will be down for this new system. And that is what's going on now. Do you remember the BRICS? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. People don't understand that American currency is falling every day, and deeper it's become worthless. Money in the world is going to become worthless. It's going to be a system where you cannot buy or sell. I don't care how much money you have, until you acknowledge this system and say, I want this system, I want the benefits. I cannot live like that no more. And listen, you people better be careful that they're not pregnant, have babies, little kids that need milk and food, and some people are going to compromise themselves to get the food for their child. And once you compromise yourself and take that mark, you have no part in the true and living God no more, because you are saying You are saying this system is your God. And that is what man and the government trying to tell people there is no God. Man is trying to prove that they are God. We have people who are worshiping the creatures than more than the creator. You have people worshiping Donald Trump. You have someone said this is as close as we're going to get to God. Oh, check this out. You'll need to go watch The Master's Voice. I don't recommend or give reference to any certain YouTube channels, but on this particular, yeah, reference on other, yeah, I give people encouragement to watch other people, but when it comes down to anything like when it comes down to the creator, I don't believe everybody on YouTube. There's a lot of propaganda on YouTube, but this girl, I've been watching her for a couple of years. The Master's Voice. She's on YouTube and she's on Instagram, and I think she's on Facebook. The Master's Voice, just like that. You'll need to go watch her show and hear this now. So Donald Trump, two attempts. Two attempts on his life. According to the Master's Voice, prophecy. And you gotta be very careful what you say now on social media because they are watching. We Indian believe India will come forward and become ruler of what? Ruler of what? Ruler of what? What are you going to rule? You're going to rule? We Indian believe in India will come forward and become rulers. Okay. Out of this world, you believe India going to become ruler of what? Ruler of the world? Because that's what everyone's fighting for. What? Ruler. To get power? What power you want? You said it, man. Out of this world. You said you believe your guy's going to rule? Oh, boy. And what do you Muslim? Money system may be changed. The money system. Oh, man. All what I said just went over your head. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. There is one ruler that's going to rule. There is one ruler going to rule the world. Everyone going to acknowledge this person and fall underneath his rulership or leadership. Because this is going to be the son of perdition. You ever heard that? The son of perdition. Go look it up. The son of perdition. Okay? Son of perdition. Go read that. Go look up the son of perdition. Matter of fact, let me pull it up for you and hopefully, son of perdition. Go do you go son of perdition. Hear this now. What do you think the son of perdition is containing too out of this world? Give me your input. Give me your input. What do you think the son of perdition is saying? What do you think that is? The son of perdition. What do you think? The son of perdition, out of this world. Money, 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 money. See, that's the reason why the creator said money. That's why the creator said that money is the root to all money. People do things for money. People are doing things right now. As we talking, people doing things for money. So who you think the son of perdition is out of this world? You're not answering the question, man. Cause you brought up. You said we Indian believe Indian will come forward and become ruler. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Then you wrote, money system may be changed. So you think the son of perdition is who? Who you think the son of perdition is who? Who you think that person is? Who you think that person is? Yeah, I mean, you saying the military things. Yeah, listen, military is in effect now. The military is in effect right now. Trump is using military for his purpose. There's nothing we can really do in the military. But what I'm saying, the son of perdition is who? All right, let me tell you something here. Out of this, out of the world. Let me tell you something. You know, the way the world is going now, we have a lot of people who are saying certain things, in touch with certain things, but they're not doing it. Especially when I say those people in the church, because they know what's coming. They know what's coming. And don't you think the government know what's coming? They study people. One thing I know about the government, they study history and they study biblical history as well. They know because they know history come around again. It's like a big cycle. So they trying to figure out God's plan and God timing. But what they fail to realize is this. God do not operate in time. God is not time. God is the creator of time. So how are you going to expect a person to operate in time and he's the creator of it? No one know the time and hour how God moves. God just move according to how he moves. We can never figure out God. We are not gods. We can't create nothing. We create things through our voice and words, yes. But we cannot bring physically make anything a human being. We can, but it's not alive. We cannot make anything alive. We make images of things. Image. Because we are images. We are image of the creator. The creator is the one that is original. He is the original. So out of the original, you could make duplicate out the original. But the original always will be the original. Cannot change that. But I have a copy of it. But is it original? No. So the son of perdition is a false god. False peace, false hope is false. This person, this man is false. And everything that he's doing, he's telling people that he's going to do this. He's making promises, but he is not God. He's going to trick the people, beguile the people, and do all type of sign and wonder. And people going to say, "Oh my God." Listen, listen. I am not telling you what religions to follow. I am not telling what tradition and practice. You must know. Listen, let me tell you something. You must have a personal relationship between you and God. That's what it is. There is nothing that any so-called spiritual leader could tell you. Because they also have to make sure they work out their salvation on their own. Their salvation is theirs and yours is yours. So you, every religious people, you going in confession, you praying, you praying how many times, this and that. But at the end of the day, it's between you and the creator. There is no one else. Why? Because you was born by yourself. And even when you are in your mother's womb, you are by yourself. Even if you have a twin, you are by yourself. So what it is, serving the true and living God is a self-service. It's a self, even though you go to a temple, a synagogue, you worship together, but at the end of the day, it's a one-on-one self-service that you have to make yourself right between you and the creator. Because at the end of the day, the person that you're going to confess to, he's going to have to make himself right between him and the creator. So there is no excuse for no one. There is no excuse for no one to do what you want to do. In your heart, you know right from wrong. And that's the thing that God will get us with. In your heart, you know right from wrong. You know. Because you know what the Creator said? He's going to write the words in our hearts. So there is no excuse. There is no excuse for no one, guys. I keep it real. There is no excuse. So everyone that come on social media and make an excuse, oh, this, that. Listen, it's all money grab. It's all a scam. It's all these people fasting for 40 days to support DEI, which is against God policy and rules. But you want 100,000 black people to bring destruction on their head because you praying to God and you want God to make a wrong into a right. Good luck with that, church. Good luck, Pastor Jamel Bryan. Good luck with that. And for all those people who decide to go follow this man, you need to go get on your knees and ask God forgiveness. And also for all of your people that vote for Kamala Harris, that support DEI, going against every value, statute, and righteousness against God, you need to go ask God forgiveness because what you're supporting is wickedness. Plain and simple as that. Wickedness. Trump ain't no better. Same government, guys. Same government. Same government. Same government. Yeah, same government, guys. Because you showing me a new path. Listen, there is no new path. Listen, there is nothing new on this planet out of this world. There is nothing new. There is nothing new. Trust me. There is no new sin. There is no new everything. Listen, everything is under the same sun. Listen, do you think a couple thousand years ago, till this day, they cannot figure out how they built the pyramid? So that means they had some type of technology, guys. What I don't, people say spaceship, this, that, I don't care. I'm not into that because I'm not going to waste my time to speak about philosophy and all them things. What if, listen, it's all in vain because it's not going to do nothing. The issue is this people do not want to believe there is someone else in charge away from a human being. That's the problem. Human beings want to believe that they are God, and we are not God, God. We are not gods. We are not God. Because if we were God, we would destroy and kill people and bring them back. And trust me, you have a lot of people in the world wish they could do that. But you have a lot of people in the world are doing it and thinking they're doing it for the right reason, who they're serving. All right. See, people just want to see what they want to see, but they don't know there's evil and good. There's wickedness and righteousness. There's up and down. There's sideways. There's inside. There's outside. Back of the hand, the palm of the hand. There's two sides. And you cannot choose them at the same time. You have to operate in one. So it's a personal choice what you do. We all know there's a creator. We all know, but some people believe in science, the Darwin theory, or what do you call them? What's the word? Atheists, which is a bunch of lie. A lie. It's stupid. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Even the Great Big Theory, the Great Bang, don't make no sense. Make no sense. Who is more powerful? Matter is what you see here. This is matter. A mass create everything. So they're saying a great big bang, boom, 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 boom. Watch, it's so stupid to believe in that. And even scientists know that was a dumb theory because it don't make no sense. So I always ask them this, okay, I'll give you that, no problem. So who created that big bang? Oh, it just happened. Nothing just don't happen. So I asked him, I said, who created that big bang? Till this day, I didn't get no answer. Well, a bunch of atoms and this and came together and the suns and planets and galaxies. Oh, stop it. Who caused that great bang? Something just to say, oh, let me just come together. Something have to put it together. So that is the creator. So, and people always say, oh, what come first, the chicken or the egg? Come on, no, it's a chicken. How an egg gonna go before a chicken? And the thing is what people don't understand, the creator make everything as a adult or of an age to have offsprings. God didn't make no babies in if you believe in Adam and Eve. There was no child, because if you have a child, have to be come on, people, have common sense. And that is why scientists is so stupid that they just don't understand. What they're lacking is God. They're lacking the understanding of God. They think everything is for a reason. So when I ask them who caused the great big bang, if you believe great big bang, what caused that? What caused it? Something had to bring them together. So whoever it is that brought those things together, that is the power. Because that power is more powerful than matter. So imagine matter, the mass, something or someone had to tell that matter, and let there be. And let there be light. That is power. That is power. Let me tell you something. Light. Light is a source. Light is a source. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to prove something. You see? This is how powerful light is. It's shining off my computer. It doesn't matter. Light always there in darkness, because wherever light go, it show light. And even in darkness, because you have darkness and light could operate at the same time. Just like I have the light off, you have darkness but light. Light is so powerful that light up everywhere you go in truth, because light give you the truth, what it is. What you see around me is not the truth, because you cannot see everything in darkness. Okay, so when I turn on the light now, look at the light. The light presents itself with truth and enlightening, and you could see. You could see in light. But when you have darkness, I cannot see down here. I don't know what's there. I don't know what's there. I don't know. But once I turn on the light get rid of the darkness, because darkness is not good. Because the Creator said, let there be light, because there was darkness. Because the Creator knows that you cannot operate in darkness. It's not a good feeling. It's not good. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be of the true and living light. Because you have two great lights. You have the sun and you have the moon. The moon is not a dominant light. It's a false sense of light, because it's not lighting up the whole area. It's not. But once you have the real light, light bring you truth. Light make you see things for what they really are. You see it. You could see things clearly. That's why they say you have to walk in light. And when you don't have knowledge, you are not walking in light. That's why the word of God said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge, because some people did not receive the true light. Because some people could give you the present of fake light, imitation, a chameleon, pretending to be a light. But when the real light come, can you adapt? That's what it is. Light come and bring you truth. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Maria? Good morning. Mario and friends, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming in. We just haven't, been on for a little while, man. We're having a very good conversation this morning. We're speaking about the pathway that America is taking, and people don't understand that. They're looking at it from the outside and they think what's going on is good, or get rid of all the immigrants, get rid of that. It's more than that. We are living in the last days where the one world government have to be established. No, it's there in the world, but they have to establish. This is the year establish. Between 9/11 and the pandemic, 4 years ago. Wow, 3 years ago. Wow, check this out now. Couple years ago, during the pandemic, that a lot of people wasn't speaking about, or probably wasn't aware about. You have the major companies like Google. I'm talking about, these are the people have shares in Google. These big time companies dropped out. They just left. People resign because they know something is coming. Something is coming, guys. The system that Elon Musk and Trump with the Stargate project that they want to set up, people, the door is already open. We already went through that door. One of the final pieces of this puzzle is to get data. And once they will get the permission, they're not going to win, because this have to come into play. Because the Most High said this have to come into play. The one world government. Why do you think, come on, people, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos in Florida, they invest into artificial food, fake meat, fake rice, fake food. Even these vegetables and fruit, they are not real no more. We eating them. God, we have to pray over it before we eat it. Really and truly, we have to pray over these food now, because the food that we are getting, it's not real. They are laboratory foods. The meat are being grown in incubators. Jeff Bezos on Bill Gates, they all invest billions of dollars into meat plants, fake meat plants. So this is a plan where The food will be controlled. That is the reason why they want to get rid of the farmers, because they're saying that we could invest into fake food. So now you have these big time companies that are invest in fake food, like Bill Gates. How this system going to play now? The system going to be connected. Everything going to be connected. Where, like I said, you have to get this special mark to buy or sell. It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're poor. It doesn't matter. Each person on this face of this planet going to have to make a decision if they are for the system or they for God. That's what it push come to shove. Either you're serving man or you're serving God. That is what they want is coming in the near future. That is what they. That is what. What's up? Yeah, that is what they. That is what they. I mean, that is what they're gonna do, guys. That is what they're gonna do, and we think that everything is we take it for granted, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, so let me go and come back, guys. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, guys. Yeah. So I don't know who's in the chat. Who's in the chat, guys? Who's in the chat? Yes, it's Sunday, man. It's happy Sunday, and I thank everyone that joined in, and to hear me speaking this morning. Good morning, out of the world. Big up to out of the world. Let me just give some shout outs. A couple people came in the chat this morning. A lot of people came. A couple people came in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in, man. I have 5 likes. Coming in, you press the like button, guys, so the video could go in the algorithm. And and don't forget today's a Super Bowl, guys. It's Super Bowl today. Super Bowl. I'll be watching it. I'm also going to put up a video. I'm doing multitasking. I'm doing like 2 things at once. I have a video that I'm going to drop into the YouTube. I'm just doing a review. I'm doing a review. We had MMA last night, so I like to speak about MMA. So I did a video about Dracus Duplessis with Sean Strickland. I mean, I'm going to drop that video, because I know I have some MMA fans out there waiting if I'm going to say, my piece about what happened last night. Man, that fight was bad card. It wasn't a good card from the get-go, but overall card was a big letdown. In the heavyweight, strawweight, and the middleweight, it wasn't all that good, but it was still an MMA fight, but it was good. Yeah, Kendricks, yeah. Oh man. Oh, thank you, God. Listen, oh man. Whoa. So check this out, Miriam. So last night, I always search through social media because that's how you get, things to speak about. What, just like I said, I'm going to speak about what's going on, just total what's going on in America itself. So I came across when Kendrick Lamar accepted his Grammy, people, And you know why, right? You know why they don't like Kendrick Lamar? Because he put God first. I'm proud of him because Kendrick Lamar always stayed true to himself. There was a video going around. There was a video going around with Kendrick Lamar. This was like I think it was at a college. I think I have it on my show on my platform where he went to a college, right? And I think he was speaking to just to give some encouragement words to like the graduates, and he was saying that talk to God, put God first. And I come to the understanding why. And when Kendrick Lamar went up there and he accepted that Grammy Award, there's something different about him. He's not. They don't like him for what he stands for. They don't like him because what he stands for. Did you see when he went up there and accepted the Grammy? Said, first of all, I like to thank, I like to thank the man upstairs. People didn't like that. Some expression on their face. You could see it. But hear this now. Let me tell you how wicked these people are. Wicked. We have people don't understand. We have an enemy that serves us. We have an enemy that serve the enemy that wanna. Man, let me tell you something. How wicked this enemy is. They don't like Kendrick Lamar because of his belief system. They don't like him because of what he stands for. Hear this now. Hear the propaganda. Alicia Keys, and I always have doubts. Did you guys pay attention to the Grammy Award speech that she did? And did you guys see the outfits that she had on? She boldly, boldly support DEI and its propaganda. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys this is a year people are going to have to choose who they serve. Are you going to serve the true creator? Or are you going to serve man? And these peeps, she showed me something. You saw it, right? You saw the outfit, what she had on, and what she was speaking about for the DEI and all that. Let me tell you something. For them people who are supporting Jamal Bryant, yeah, the sign, yeah. For them people who, those 100,000 black people that going to fast for 40 days with Jamal Bryant. You see, these people, they don't know what they're doing. It's a spiritual thing that they're doing and they don't get it. These pastors are so spiritually blind. Blind, man. When I say blind, they are blind because they're compromised. And when you compromise, the word, that means you don't have you don't believe in truth no more. So how in the world you telling me to go fast and pray for what DEI support, inclusion, diversity, blah, blah, blah. You want 100,000 black people to go pray and bring destruction because you going against the will of God. So you want people to go pray. They're bringing destruction upon them head. I am telling you, those people better repent quick. I am telling you guys, this is the charade and the propaganda these people put over our community because we are so naive. Oh, my pastor said this. My pastor said we're going to do this. My pastor said we're going to fast and pray for DEI. So, Pastor Jamel Bryan and Reverend Al all believe in DEI. God help us. May God help those people, because let me tell you something. I don't want that type of negative vibes to come back on me, because these people don't know what they're doing. They don't stand for righteousness. These people stand for propaganda. Look at T.G. Jake. We haven't heard nothing from him for months. No, quiet. Quiet. But hear this now. Let's get back to Trump and speak about the master's voice. I don't know if you know about that master's voice. Hear this now. She have a podcast, a channel called The Master's Voice on Facebook, it's on YouTube. I think it's on Instagram too as well. Go check it out. Just like how I say, The Master's Voice. Pathetically speaking, no. President Trump had 2 attempt assassination on his life. Like I said, we gotta be very careful what we say, because remember that man in Florida say something and FBI, they are listening everyone phone conversation because they need to know what's going on. So a lot of things gonna happen this year. So this is the year of people acknowledge which God they serve. Either you serve the money God or the true living God, but you cannot serve both. So what these pastors are doing, they're playing both cards. Look at Kirk Franklin. Had to apologize the other day. Had to apologize that his clothes and his dancing is inappropriate. But no other pastor would say and come out and confront these people. Only one, Pastor Jennings. Everybody else talk the propaganda, come on TV, talk the crap, yes, this and that. So my question is this: why no one is asking Pastor Jamal Bryan, what is the purpose of the fasting? Because if the purpose of fasting to what they claim it to be, that is not of God. Just Al Sharpton is going around saying that civil rights movement, when did the DEI just form a couple years ago, and we've been out there with the civil rights movements for years and years, over 50 to 60 or 70 years. How dare you have the audacity to put DEI, so-called diversity inclusion of what? We don't need no diversity inclusion of what? Then you have the audacity to say this is civil rights issue. Who are you lying? Which God you serve? Because you are a liar. Al Sharpton, he's lying, people. It's all about the money. These people get kickbacks. Ask them about the $500 to $300 to $500,000 he got from Kamala Harris joined his so-called her campaigning for the president of the United States. These people are lying. The money is the key to wickedness. Money. At the end of the day, it's always about money. Money. Plain and simple. One, two, three is all about money. And one of the sad thing about it is this. Our people always the first one to run to these functioning events. And once again, the DEI does not benefit the black community. It benefits the white Caucasian woman because the movement, whoa, my house just moved. Was there an earthquake? Hold on 1 second. Was there an earthquake? What was that? Guys, so you want to hear something funny? I'm saying earthquake. You want to hear something funny? So so here it is. So it snowed hard last night in New York, right? So I have a light here, a nice bright lamp, and I have this light, but I always turn off this light. I leave this one is good. So I'm seeing it shaking. I'm like, the whole studio was shaking. I'm, what is going on? So what is the earthquake? So I forgot that in our community they have the people come with the what do you call it, with the tractor to plow the snow. So it was shaking the whole house. I'm like, what the hell? So it's an earthquake. So yeah, so you know what I mean. These people, like I said, these people they compromise. These people serve these gods to get fame. Yes, it's all about fame. It's all about fame, man. It's all about the money, God, and yeah, it is what it is, man. It's listen, it's sad that it come to this where we living in the last days, and one of the best thing that we could prepare ourselves how to handle these situation, not just pray God will tell me what to do. No, I'm a firm believer of praying and action as well. You have to do action. You can't just pray and say, God do this, God do that. No, no. You need to have some type of accountability and be held accountability for what you do or what we need to do. We have to prepare ourselves. We cannot, we gotta prepare ourselves and watch and pray and wait. But in the meantime, you're watching. Yeah, yeah. Last year. Yeah, yeah. I remember last year. I remember I was doing a live and it was shaking. What the hell? I'm telling you, man. But you know what I mean. Like I said, you know what I mean. We have to be on point with our everyday faithfulness and being consistent. And hear this now. This is what I'm gonna leave you guys with this because I always say for an hour. Hear this now. The only thing I could leave with your guys with, because there's nothing that we can do but to believe in God and be truthful to ourselves and study the time and season where we're living in, so we know how to handle ourselves. Because knowledge is power key. Now, excuse me, knowledge is the power, is the key. Knowledge is the power, people. I am telling you, because the word of God said, my people perish. I said that both 3 or 4 times. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. So therefore, knowledge is important. Knowledge is important for us to realize the season, what the government's doing. Is not everything you go pray for. There's certain things that the Most High said we pray for. He said, pray for those who know authorities, not mean the mayor, the governor, the president, the vice president. You pray for the fire people, the police. You pray for these people who are in authorities. You pray for God to give them divine instruction, something how they to lead. But anything else we cannot do. All we got to do is arm ourselves with the truth. And another thing, guys, for you to get this mark, it cannot be forced upon you. And I come to the understanding we always have a choice. Always have a choice, guys. And I always believe in that, oh, you don't have a choice. You always have a choice. Always have a choice. And even if somebody put a gun to your head, do what they want to do or not, you still have a choice. Unfortunately, the choice is not a good one, but you have to remember you always have a choice. Either do what they say or not. But if you know if you don't do it, there's a consequence that comes behind. You deal what you it is what it is. But all I gotta say to the people that's in here that who will watch this video later on, endurance. He who endure to the end shall be saved. Endurance. Even when you don't have the strength to walk, to talk, to say anything, endure. Because we are on the anchor race. We cannot pass the baton to no one else. Cannot pass the baton to no one else. No one else is there to finish the race. And it doesn't matter how you look at it. This is the last generation. However you look at it, it's always the last generation. It could be 100 years from now. It's the last generation. So what that's telling you? You mean the baton was passed to me? By who? Come on now, people. By the kings of kings, the conquering lion of Judah, who was passed to us. The baton. Because the word of the Most High said, greater things we shall do. Greater. So that means the baton was passed to us. We have the anchor. There's no one else to pass the baton to. If you drop it, repent and get up and walk again. But don't stay down there. Get up. We need the Most High more than ever. I am telling you guys, we need the true Creator more than ever, because what about to take place in the next 4 years? This is just the start of it. That's why I my thumbnail this morning and the topic is, you see it, the pathway. Are we on the right one? And it come to the point where the people who believe in the true and living God also have to armor up, also have to dig deep, also have to stand firm, because this is the anchor leg. So that means you got to gird up. You got to gird up your lines, man. You got to gird up your mind. And what we have to protect is our mind, people. Our mind we have to protect from the enemy, because his main purpose is to come and steal, manipulate, beguile you, and the ultimate price that this man want to do is take your life. And even if in this battle we're going to have a lot of people get injured, a lot of people going to die, a lot of people going to fall short, but it's people who endure to the end, those who have, as they say, the oil. The oil. You can't wait for the master to come on your top or get oil. You all need to be filled and trim and ready to go any minute, any second, ready to go, because guess what? You don't know when the time or the hour. No man knows that. I believe there's a God. I believe there's life after death. I believe there was life before death, but we don't know of it. Because we came from a place, the Most High said, before you were in your mother womb, I know you. That's what that's telling you. But when we came into this earth, we got corrupted. And what would you lose? For me, it's better for me to believe there is a God and there is no God. But I fear for those people that believing is free. There is no penalty to believe. But it's to go in front of a person and deny the person. And when you find out it's true, because it was free, people. It was free to believe in the true living God, that He's the creator of all men, than to believe in yourself that after life there's no death. And when you come to that day, so, oh, what do you have? For me, it's better for me to believe. And when that day find out there is no God, I have nothing to lose. But to find out there is a God and you did not believe, and the consequence that you have to pay, is it worth it? People say, oh, yeah. Listen, there's life after death, people. Have to be. It don't make no sense. It have to be. Because I was never asked to be born. It just happened. So you mean to tell me a God that know you before you were in your mother womb, know you before you were born into this world, know everything about you, know how many hairs on your head, and know how many sands in your hand. What to lose? But to find out that there is a God and you didn't believe because it was free. And to find out that you have no part in the afterlife. That's a big chance. I prefer to believe in a God, and if push come to shove and there is no God, I have nothing to lose. But to believe there is no God, and when that day comes, you find out there is a God, you have a lot to lose. I'm not taking that chance. I am not taking that chance. You could call me all this, or you want them God person, or you want them, or you want them God person. Yeah, I am one of them God person, because I know without God I won't be here today. So, and there is nothing no man did, nothing. It was a miracle. Trust me. If I give my testimony and tell your people things that into my life, what happened, and all of that, you're like, wow. So that's what I'm telling you guys. We are living in the last days. Don't run behind these pastors telling you to pray for propaganda because they want money and this and that for clout. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. But one thing I know, One thing I know according to the knowledge that I have in reading different books and reading the Word of God, I know there's an afterlife. There has to be, because I know before I know I was in my mother's womb, came out, then this thing going threes. This thing going threes. So we have the final, we have another step to go. Born, live, die. That's another dimension, another step. So I am not saying that people to believe what I'm saying. That's up to you. You have to find God for yourself. It doesn't matter how much thing I tell you, this and that. You have to find God for yourself. Read the word, but don't follow these people, because the word is in you and the truth is in you. Don't you know when you doing something wicked, you look over your shoulder, you something you know you're supposed to be doing, but you know when you do something righteous and positive and good, it's a good feeling that you're not looking on your shoulder because there's no need to. But once you do something out of the order of the creator, you start looking over your shoulder because you know you did something wrong. So thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate everyone that logging in. Thank you for coming on, Marion and friends. I appreciate it, Mario and friends, and all the other people. You know what I mean? I thank everyone that came on this morning. You know what I mean? About to bounce off. It's been for an hour and 30 minutes. So, you know what I mean? Thank everyone for coming on. I appreciate it. Make sure you stay truthful to yourself, guys. Stay truthful and faithful. Until later. All right.